Hello everyone, welcome to QA Live project session 3, and we will start with team updates. So currently we have 6 teams. Let me open that QA Live project contact sheet. So we have 2 teams from QA Live project and 4 teams from our most batch. So I want task updates from each team and to know what is the status where we are in this project, and then we can look into the issues or anything if you have any doubts at the end of this session. So this session will be going to a short session because Karthik is not here. So please nominate yourself and from any team, and we'll start then from there. Okay, so we'll start with Team Ninja, and Oksana, let me make you the presenter. Okay, here we go. Let me unmute you also, I think, yeah. Oksana, you can, when you are ready, you can start. I think you joined through phone, so I have sent audio pin. Please enter that, and I think then we can hear you. Have you entered pin, audio pin? You can ping me through chat. We can't hear you. I think I have sent audio pin. Just try to enter that. I think then we can hear you.
Hello?
Yeah, now we can hear you. Go ahead.
Hello. All right. Sorry about that.
No
All right.
problem.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Oksana, and I'm representing Ninja team. So we already had 4 meetings with our team. Last Friday, we met for the first time, and we had a chance to get to know each other. I think that we are getting along very well with everybody, but for some reason, we are not able to reach with two of our team members. We're trying to email them, and no reply. One of them, Kevin, he said he doesn't belong to our team. So I guess we need to find out what we can do. And on our first meeting, we discussed how we're going to proceed with our project. So right now we have only 4 people in our team, so we decided to meet using GoToMeeting and also Google Hangouts for our group chat. We're planning to have our group meeting every day, usually at 7 p.m. Pacific time, and also chat during the day. On our first meeting, we decided that we will start to work on our test plan. We found that template on itlearn.com. We distributed different paragraphs between the team, between the members. And on our second meeting, we reviewed the test plan, and I consolidated the test plan in one document. We also discussed the test management tool that we're going to use for our project, and it will be Jira. On the first meeting, we were talking about FRD document and use cases. So we discussed the different modules that we're going to test, also found the template that we're going to use. Now we're just going to distribute the different functionalities between us and prepare the document. So I guess that's all that we have done so far. And I also can share the test plan document with you.
Okay, sure. So you can share with us that test plan, and
Yes,
we can go through that.
So this is our test plan, version 1.0. Here we have a revision history and approval log. This is our table of content. You can see the introduction, objective, the scope of the test plan, out of scope, here you can see different types that will be the types of testing that we'll be doing, and a brief explanation. Here we can see roles and responsibilities. Environment requirements. Testing tools, Microsoft Excel, Word, and Jira. Risks and mitigation. Here is a staff and test schedule. Regression test approach. Entry criteria and exit criteria. Suspension criteria. Resumption. Test groups. Test priorities. Test status collection and reporting. Test records maintenance. Requirements traceability metrics. Test deliverables. And approval and sign-off process.
Okay, so I think Oxana, this plan is looking good to me, and very well maintained, and I think every information is included there. I just wanted to see that in scope and out of scope things you guys have included.
This is scope.
Okay, so in scope, all main pages, live event pages, courses, video streaming, pricing, and e-commerce, members area, multiple forms. Okay, and out of scope, e-commerce, forum testing, Okay. So yeah, I
Something
think
else? Yeah.
yeah, we are good here.
Good. Okay.
Yeah. So I think good job, team. So
Yeah, everybody
Aksana,
participates equally.
okay, okay, that's great. So any other document you guys have prepared?
Not yet. They're not ready. We're working on our FRD, but it's not ready at this moment.
Okay, so let me put here status. Uh, Test plan is ready. Test plan is ready.
I don't know if anybody wants to add something from my group.
Yeah, if anybody wants to speak, I think I can make them presenter or I can unmute them. So just let me know. Uh, 1 second, I think, yeah. E-commerce, I think I missed something. Oksana, can you go there? Yeah. E-commerce,
Excuse?
yeah, e-commerce should not be there because we will only uh, verify till pricing, I think. Because e-commerce includes payments things and different parts, so I think we are not going to do that because it requires different rights.
All right.
Okay, so thank you, Suhasri. I think yeah, pricing will be there because we need to test that because for each courses what is the pricing and every courses has been covered there or not, so that I think should be in scope.
Okay.
Okay.
Thank you.
All right. So anything else from you, Oksana?
Maybe some questions on FRD.
Okay, go ahead.
Um, I was I wasn't sure what does it mean, all main pages. So what exactly are we going to be testing? If I open a website now, would you show me?
See, all main pages means the main forms we have on our ITLearn website. If you get, you can go there. We have videos, we have live projects, we have free events, members. So basically, I think this is the high level of forms. In that, you can find different pages.
Mm-hmm.
So, but these are main things, means videos, live projects, free events, members, pricing, okay. And under this, I think you can find different courses. And so, if you have time, you can cover all these courses. Like in videos, you have a different courses, so you can cover, or you can limit to some certain courses and focus on that. Okay.
Okay. And what about the multiple forms?
Yeah, multiple forms are like what I explained. Uh, if we go there, yeah, go there, yeah. So on different pages, if you go, like if you go to videos, so there will be QA training videos. Okay. So yeah, this is actually a form, or you can say here a page, and you have different functionalities on this page. So you need to verify everything. Each links are working, like join now, preview, or these links provided like in all videos. Uh, okay, so these links are working or not, or you are able to navigate on the correct page. So all these uh, functionality of this form should work, right?
Okay, I understand.
Yeah. So based on this, I think you can start preparing a high-level FRD or mm, just what you are going to take uh, forms. just name those forms and include the functionalities based on those forms, and then you can proceed with writing test cases. Before that, I think you should also go through either make test scenarios on based on those uh, FRD, or you can also go for use cases. Okay, so it will be
All right.
easier to authorize that test cases or write that test cases. You got the point?
Yes. Yes, I did.
Okay. Okay, so I think we are good here, and you guys can continue working on this, and in
All right.
next session we can review the progress. Okay.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you so
Right.
much.
All right. So okay. So who is next? Which team is going to uh, give updates? Team, please nominate yourself from any team so that we can start. Okay, so we'll go with decoder teams. Aarti, I'll make you presenter. Okay, let me make you presenter. So Aarti,
Hello? Yeah,
yeah,
can you hear me?
yes.
Okay. I know this webinar comes in some different language in my on my screen, so and that's why I was confused. Can you see my screen?
Not yet.
So there is some some message coming here, but it's in some other language. So I don't know whether I should X or do what.
Just click OK. I think there will be one button OK, or if it is in different language, I don't know. But
It's just some drop down button and an X like to close. It says go to webinar. I don't know, but like
don't close that. I think just click on that button.
can you see it now?
Yeah, we can see. Yeah, go ahead.
Okay. So last time our team, Anjali from our team, she made this um, the screen, and she put this template ready for us, and then after the meeting, like she presented this template to Karthik, where she put all these tabs that said different templates were there, just so that we all are on the same page. And after the class, we all had our meeting and decided on who does what. We actually we try to meet every 7 p.m. Central Time. And like on WhatsApp group, we are constantly in touch. So, and like team is really amazing. We all get along very, very nicely, and everybody is very helping. We had 5 members. We had more than 5, but always 5 were in picture. Out of 5, one also I think recently dropped out because of some of his personal issue. But we are 4 members, and we are trying to do our best with communication and helping each other and so on. We are doing something and sharing with each other, giving feedbacks, giving constructive criticism or whatever we can, just to make it better. So part of it, part of my, let me show you if I can here. We did the task allocation from which I did my part was to create the FRD document, functional requirement document, which I can show you right now. And then two of our other team members also will present their part of it, which is Lavanya. She will present test plan, and Suma will present her part, which was use cases. So we have tried to fit, like, make as much as we can do it. So now, so far, we like to present. And I would take you to my FRD. This was the basic template that was created by Anjali, and then we all are working on the same template, so everybody is on the same page. Functional requirement specification, version 1.0. This is the table of content. Introduction, purpose, scope, out of scope. This is the methodology we used, V-model. This is the workflow diagram. We tried to put the modules that we were supposed to work on. The modules given to us were like members, 2 videos, pricing. So we made a flow diagram for those modules.
Okay,
the functional
so
requirement for those modules.
just one thing I want to confirm. Can you go there, the diagram? Yeah, can you explain this to me?
So when a guest enters, whoever, like a member, non-member or a guest enters itlearn.com, and then I just emphasize the module that we are going to work on, which is like, say for example, if we go on video tab, then we are doing 2 videos, QA and MAT.
Okay.
And like in members, we'll do the test cases and everything on these points.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
So it's not the complete diagram of the complete website. It's just the part of what we are supposed to, like what we should do.
Okay, but I think you should put here the diagram that work correctly. Like when you visit website, what you do. Generally, if you are a guest, you can preview those free videos and free content on website. And if you are a member, so you can log in and you can access your account. So I think you can just redraw this workflow diagram.
Right. Like in members, I did that non-members and members, like, and then the free webinars and videos for non-members, and then for members register, and then all these premium videos.
No, Aarti, I think if you are talking about members, it means guest is that person who is logging on website is already a member of itlearn. So it should be like itlearn.com, then members and guests. Okay, there should be 2 things, members and guests, and then you can mention what members can do.
Okay.
They can log in, they can access premium courses, and for guests, what they can access? They can access free videos, webinars, and FAQs, pricing page, and all that. Okay, so
Okay.
workflow
Okay.
diagram should be correct. It's not what you are going to do.
Okay.
You got the point?
Okay, so the members, the first tab that I put members is basically wrong because it's not member, it's guest there, and then the member comes in picture late after that, right?
Correct.
As did I understand correct?
Yes.
Okay.
So in members, non-members, you can consider as a guest. So he means you can't put him in members. That is a different
Okay.
story.
Okay.
So I think redraw this, and I think it will tell you what the functionality or how you are going to test IT Learn page. Okay.
Okay. Okay.
Okay, you can continue.
Okay. Then the functional requirements for member, as I said, like we distributed the modules, who will do what module, and then accordingly we kind of incorporated everything. Everybody did their share of part, and then they sent it to me, and then I put this document together. Just the part where just part of the module that we distributed, like. So these are the functional requirement for different modules. Cross browser. That's pretty much it so far.
So are you guys going to cover these three browsers or only one, that I or any Chrome?
No, we'll cover 3 browsers.
Okay, that's great. So how you have given the requirements ID and what you have covered in those? Can you explain that?
We kind of tried to put the IDs like similar for requirement, like give the ID as per the module name.
Okay, ID is good. Okay. And how you gave description to these IDs, requirement IDs? Means what you have considered?
The steps.
Okay.
The steps as like when member enters, what's the step member will follow,
Okay.
or like how will the member log in, and what page should appear, how for the technical, like when you go to welcome page, what you have, and as we go through, like the steps that are to follow.
Here, one thing I have, in this way, there might be chance to duplicate requirement.
Okay.
I'm not saying it will be there, but it's just an assumption that any requirement may be duplicated here. So, have you rechecked these requirements based on that IT Learn website?
Yeah, like went like a flow, like as we entered itlearn.com. So what was the first step that we did, and like wrote a requirement for that, like enter. So then
Okay.
it gives you option to either stay as a guest if you want to watch the video, or you want to register as a member.
Okay, that's good. Just re-verify these requirements. Maybe it may be duplicated in other modules also.
Okay.
So just re-verify with your team.
Sure.
Okay, because
Sure.
see, if requirements will be duplicated, then you have to write test cases for those requirements, and those test cases also will be duplicated ones. So
Right. But like if members is my module, then I have written that requirement, and I have provided those requirement to my team. So it's the same set of requirement that's going to be incorporated in their document. It's not like separate they're going to write.
Okay. All right.
I mean, maybe from what I'm understanding, like what you're saying, that's what you mean, like by duplicating, like I'll write the requirement and then somebody else in my team will write the requirement also, right?
Correct. Or you
Right.
can also do that, because see, in members, you went there, you log in, you access the course, and you went to some other page, and you just log in and access the course. Okay, like a different way. So for accessing one course, you can maybe you can access in a 2 or 3 way. So just wanted to make sure that you are covering in a one requirement, not in a 3 or 4 requirements.
Right. Like that's what probably we decided, that whoever is covering the module, we are giving, like for example, like when another module pricing is covered by another team member, then she sent me those requirements and I'll put those requirements here. Similarly, like when we wanted to put a model diagram or anything, we tried to um, give it to each other so that all documents look in uniformity.
Okay. Okay, that's good, Archie, I think.
Thank you. And yeah, the team is really good. We are enjoying working with each other. And
Yeah, I appreciate that.
thank you. Suma and Lavanya will present the other two parts.
Okay, so
So you
should I
can,
make them present?
Lavanya. Yes, please. Lavanya, please.
Okay, sure. So let me make Lavanya presenter. Yes, Lavanya, go ahead.
Hi Manoj and hi team. This is Lavanya from Team Decoder. Sorry. So this is a QA live test project test plan document I have prepared, and here this is the same, like we are maintaining the same template with all the documents. So this is my test plan version. We are 1.0 and
1 second, Lavanya.
details.
Excuse me.
Yeah.
Just I saw this version of this document. Why it is version 1.0 underscore 1001? I think I saw same thing in Aarti documents also.
Yeah, that was a FRD and this is a test plan. No? That's why we mentioned in that way.
No, this TP underscore D decoders underscore version 1.0 underscore 001.
Yeah.
So what is this 001?
This is the first document. We are maintaining that. This is the test plan one. That is the test plan. That's the FRD one. That FRD document
No,
001.
no. It should be like if you are giving version, then TP underscore decoders underscore version 1.0. If you are modifying that document, so you can 1.1 or 2.0, like
Okay. Sure.
this way.
So can I edit it?
Yeah. And the same feedback for you, Aarti, also I missed that. So you can just remove that 001. I don't know why you guys put this.
Done.
Okay.
Thank you, Manoj. And the remaining things, these are the content, all what we have prepared in this test plan. The introduction, then the test plan, and the resources planning, then the test phases and the completion criteria, and defect reporting. So then next, this is a introduction part and a purpose, workflow diagram. There's a IT learn, then there's a flow for a guest as well as the IT learn member. First, anybody enters into the IT learn, they will get into this video tutorials or the registration page. Then there are non-members and YouTube subscribers or guests, whomever comes into it, they will be accessed for these free tutorials. Then they will exit after that. Or if they're interested in this members part, then when they watch the free videos and they want to register, they can register here and they can be access members. Then they will be having a corresponding packages they have taken. Then they will be having a support from forum and tech support like that. and all these will be into in the database, and members can be logged out from here to the member can logged out and the guest can be exit. This is the flow we prepared as a workflow diagram in test plan, and this is a, scope and out of scope. We mentioned in all main pages, live project, courses, videos, and pricing e-commerce, members, and multiple forms are in scope we kept, and FAQs, live events, backend test, database testing are out of scope.
Lavanya,
Manoj, I
I
have
think,
one query.
yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, I have just one query that the live videos are in scope or are not in scope. I just want to check with you. That's
Live videos means live project videos.
yeah, live project videos.
Yeah, you can consider those videos as in scope. Okay.
Okay.
But you can
Okay.
opt out this e-commerce from
Okay.
pricing and e-commerce.
Okay.
I think
Pricing
that
and e-commerce.
no, pricing can be there, but just take out that
E-commerce will
e-commerce.
be make it as a out of scope.
Correct.
Right. Okay. I'll make it.
Okay.
And then these are the as team decoder we choose these modules like a QA and mobile app testing videos we are working on, and QA live project, and members, and pricing and e-commerce. You said take out this e-commerce, so I will take it out. And these are the project assumptions, constraints, dependencies, and impacts what we have assumed. And then we are following the V model as already Aarti said to you, that she already presented. Then roles and responsibilities of all team members. Now we are 4 as a team. So Aarti is taking care of FRD, test cases, test data, and defect reporting. And Suma will be focusing on use cases, document test cases, test data. And Anjali on pricing tab, artifact templates, and RTM and effort estimation, test cases, test data, defect report. And Lavanya, me, test plan, test cases, test data, defect reports. These are the work, the roles and responsibilities we have shared with our team. So we are working on these different modules now. So whatever we are going to cover, all this we have mentioned it. And now the test plan, test strategy, and approach. What is scope, and the unit testing is out of our scope, and the functional testing, use interface testing, cross-browser testing, and stress testing is also out of scope from our team. So user acceptance testing, then regression testing. Then it's a schedule what we have prepared here. Orientation, every day we are having a meeting, and we are coordinating in WhatsApp in all basis. Whenever people are available, we are very frequently in coordinating with the team and doing our work very smoothly. Then this is all the then that environments, operating system we are using, one is Mac and another is Windows. And browsers we are working on Firefox, Chrome, and IE. Then this is the test data, requirement traceability matrix, effort estimation, what we are going to put efforts, how much we are going to put as all these things mentioned in this table. Then team effort estimation, project deliverables, then resources planning, hardware we are working on Samsung, Apple, Intel, Dell, whatever we are available with. Then software requirements, we are using MS Office tools, Excel, and Word documents. And Excel is using for test cases, and the Word document is using for FRS use cases and test plan RTM documents. And tools we are using for a defect report is Jira. We are using the Jira for all this test management. That's the tool which we are using now presently. And personal requirement, I need to give inputs in this, not yet mentioned. And the test phases and the completion criteria, these are the phases we are going to: the system testing, integration testing, system integration testing, all these things. This is the process, the flow we are going. Then entry criteria, exit criteria, test. Then suspension criteria and resumption requirements. Suspension criteria I have mentioned here, and resumption criteria. Deferred now it is a deferred reporting, all the deferred reporting recording process and retesting, regression testing, communication and status report, root cause analysis. There is our test plan here. This is how we prepared it. Any suggestions, Manoj?
I think document is good, Lavanya, and just wanted to check one thing.
Thank you.
There is one diagram which shows that what kind of testing you guys are going to perform. Yeah,
This
this
one?
one. Yeah, this one.
Okay. Okay.
So you are going to do system testing, integration testing. So
Yeah.
here I want to say I think you guys are not going to do this integration testing, okay?
Okay.
Because when system is in development mode and there are different uh, forms are going to be developed and it is integrated with the system, then you
Okay.
have chance to I think go to perform this kind of testing. But yeah,
Okay.
here I think the system is already there and you are just going to functionality of
Okay.
those. So you
Okay.
can take it out this integration testing and just uh, okay. So are you saying this
This is
page?
just the phases, but means what the flow means, because we are maintaining the V model, no? So according to that V model, maybe we are not testing in this way, but after integration test, will be system integration test, then performance test, like it's just a phases, what the phases we are going to maintain. That
Okay,
usually
okay,
in real time, how this will go, that's why I have just mentioned this one. Maybe we
okay,
were not doing in this way because it's already built application. So it's just an assumption that the flow will be like, the phases will be like, that is what
okay,
we
okay. All right. Okay,
consider.
okay. You can keep it that. No problem there.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you.
So document is
Any
no. I think a document is good and you can guys can continue working on other things.
Yeah, actually, now we are on writing test cases. We are working on it. We are distributed modules to among the team, and we are each individual is writing a test case on each model. So for next class, we will be ready with the test cases, execution, and defect report.
So
That is our
Lavanya,
task.
can I ask one thing? Like how you are guys are writing those test cases, because I just saw that your FID document and test plan are different thing. So how you guys are going writing those test cases, because I did not see any test scenarios or use cases. So you are guys are
Yeah,
directly
now the
writing
next case,
from.
Suma will show you the use cases document. In that, maybe you will find the details.
Okay, okay.
Okay, it is just test plan I have done, no? So I was just presenting you. Now Suma will present the use cases and all those details.
Oh, that's good. Okay.
Okay, because why we giving an individual presentation, so that everybody can participate in the team, so that everybody will have the exposure and they will have a chance to talk and explain what they have done. That is why we whole team is participating in presenting.
That's great,
That is how
Lavanya.
we
I
thought.
appreciate that.
Yeah, actually, we
It's
don't want only single person to talk all the time, and remaining people will be backside. So what we wanted is people who are working on what, they have to come and they have to explain everybody, so that they will be having a confidence that what they are doing and how they are doing it. They will get
correct.
the
Team should work like this. I think you should involve every team member, and then they should come with their points and what they are doing. So
yeah,
it involves every team members of your team. So I
yeah,
also request the other team members to work like this. I think
yeah.
you guys are doing a role model for I think other teams also, because they can follow. Uh,
Thank you, Manesh.
yeah.
Yeah.
Just suggestion, I think other
So
team members also can involve other members, and guys who are working on different uh, documents or different things, they can present and they can update us. Okay, so Launa, anything else from your side, or should I go to Suma?
Yeah, you can go to Suma.
Okay, so Suma, let
And
me.
I would like to thank my team. The coordination and the support I'm getting from my team is awesome. We four working very hard and doing so much on time. It's really awesome working with the team.
That's great to hear this.
Yeah, thank you. You can make Suma to present her.
Okay, sure.
Hi Manoj.
Hi, Suma.
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. Go ahead.
Yeah. Hi, this is Suma from the decoders team. Yeah, I would like to present you the use case document for different modules. As the time permits, we have prepared only the use cases for 3 modules. That is like first we have gone through the live project module, and this is the use case for the live project. In that for the QA live project, I have made the use cases, wrote the use cases, in which you can see the use case ID, use case name and description, actors, who are the actors in that particular use case, and the basic flow, alternate flow, and the non-functional requirements, and what are the pre-conditions and post-conditions. And for the live project, we have made around 6 use cases. And then we have gone through the use case diagram for the live project. Here comes the use case diagram. When the use, hello, can you hear me?
Yes, Suma, we can hear you. Go ahead.
Oh, okay. I'm just wondering, like, anyone is there.
Okay, all right.
Yeah, this is the use case diagram, and it has like when we click on the IT Learn homepage, the user can go to the live projects, and which will have the options like QA live project, UTP live project, Selenium live project, and MAT, and performance testing live project. You can go through any of these live projects and watch the videos as a guest or as a member, which he can access, and after that he can log out or subscribe for the particular live projects if he wish to. And next is the use cases for the video tutorial module, and here the same goes, the sample use cases. We have not yet done with all the use cases from the module, but these are the sample use cases from the video tutorials. And next, this is the use case diagram for the video tutorials. And next comes the pricing module. And here are some use cases. And it has options. The pricing module has an options like this is the diagram here, use case diagram. And here it has an options of free option 1, 2, and we can pick any course. So we will be preparing the use cases for the few other modules, and use few other modules completely. And from these use cases, we are going to build a test cases, write a test cases. And the test cases, in the test cases, we are using the test data for the sub-modules, like if you go for a QLI project, which is a submodule. We'll give that as a test data. The reference, we will use that as in the test case.
Suma, I
We are
think
planning
yeah.
to write the test cases.
Okay.
Yeah.
So here are two things feedback I think for this document.
Okay.
First thing, I think just work on this alignment of these diagrams and
Yeah,
content.
actually, I'm running out of time, so that I didn't work on the alignment today. I would
No,
do
if
that.
document is not ready, I think that is okay. But I think if you present, I think it should be in it should be complete because I can see there you have used so many fonts and alignment is not good. Okay, and
Okay.
this diagram actually you should not use like you have used different lines. Okay, I think here if I can say here like for pricing you can just have one arrow and it can be indicated to every course like a free option, option 1, option 2 and
Okay.
picker course. Okay, right?
Okay.
You have put two arrows there, lines there,
Yeah.
and so it's a mess I think. Just try to put one line and just draw for other options also.
Yeah.
Same thing after that also free options, option 1. Okay,
Yeah. Yeah.
so try to correct these things. Otherwise, I
Yeah.
think you have covered those necessary things in your use cases. So that is good point. Just try
Okay.
to align these documents. I think that will be fine, I think.
Yeah. Sure,
Okay.
we'll do that for the next class.
Okay. I think this team is going really good, I can say. Because,
Okay.
yeah, as per the schedule, you guys are going good. So that is really great. And I'll ask other team members also, please be active and proactively involved in these discussions and or offline discussions also. So that
Yeah.
will really help you.
Yeah, in this team, it's very good option for us actually. Everyone is on time and doing the work very efficiently.
Okay, that's great, Suma. So anything else from your side?
I think I'm done. Thank you.
Okay. And I also saw this just one diagram. I think diagram also should be in a same way, like there should not different diagrams for the use cases.
Oh,
So
okay.
a single format you can choose and you can follow for every other use
Diagram.
cases. Okay.
Yeah.
So work on these feedbacks, and I think you guys are good, and just continue working like this.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you, Suma
Thank you,
and
Madhu.
team. Okay.
Yeah, thank you.
I think I think we reached at the end of the session, and I think we will continue this way. So for next session, I think other teams, please be ready with your updates, and uh, next time I think we will go with other teams who has not done any presentation till now. Okay. So I think that's it from my side. Let me take any questions are there. Okay. David, okay. Let me make you presenter. I think we can go with the David also. So let me make you presenter. Yeah, you guys can just have 5-10 minutes. I think we can go with the other team and we can then wind up this session. So David, I have made you presenter. Let me unmute you also.
Hey, how's everybody doing tonight? My name's Dave. I'm representing the STAR team. There are 4 members currently in our team, and I'm sorry, yeah, 4 members currently in our team, and 2 haven't replied back, and one of them can't join the team for personal reasons. But so far, what we have here is our test plan. Some of the basics here. All right. Here we have our revision and approval log with all their dates. You have the version on the left, dates, author, and description, and all the team members who have obviously the authors who have reviewed the draft. Down here we have our approval list to track who has reviewed and signed off on the test plan. And also here are the reference documents clear to mark the document used as an input to create the test plan. Okay, here we got our test strategy and objectives. Basically to verify the functionality of the IT eLearn website according to the specifications. Along below that, the test assumptions. Basically, the testing will be carried out once the build is ready for testing. And it's a continuation on this down here. And over here in 2.3, we have the testing principles. Basically goes over the testing. The main focus is on the meeting with the business objectives, cost, efficiency, and quality as well. Then down here in 2.4.1, got the scope. The main pages, I have a question about the pricing and the e-commerce.
So Dave, I think you can opt out this e-commerce, and you can just go with the pricing.
Yeah. Okay, yeah, because in Karthik's high-level test plan, it shows both pricing and e-commerce. And earlier we had like a little bit of debate about it because I was saying my test plan didn't have the e-commerce, but we were just kind of going back and forth. Then I went and looked back at the high-level test plan. It did show the pricing and e-commerce, so I just wanted to get a better understanding of that.
Yeah, so here's the point, Dave. I think e-commerce involves payments things, and it requires some PayPal account, some credit cards, and to test these e-commerce. So that's why I think we are taking out this from Iniscope because you will require different rights and different access for these things. So I think for security reasons, I think we can't provide these things. So that's why you can opt out this e-commerce.
Okay.
All right.
All right. So let's continue. Okay, I'll continue on here. And then down here, 2.4.2, get the out of scope, frequently asked questions, live project, backend testing, and database. Then in 2.5, we have the different levels of testing. The purposes, the testers, which would be the testing team, the methods, also the test acceptance criteria, just with the approved functional specifications document, and the approved sign-offs down here, the shaded blue, and the readiness to as well to the right of that, the sign-offs. Then below the sign-offs, we have the test deliverables with the numbers, deliverables, names, test plan, functional test cases, logging defects, daily, weekly status reports, test closure reports, the authors, the test lead, test team, and also the reviewer, the project manager, business analyst, and that's it. Let's go down here. And also continue on down here with the user acceptance test, UAT. Basically just goes over the purpose of the focuses on validating the business logic, and also the testers. Also, the UAT is performed by the end users. Different methods of being dedicated to provide input around business needs and how system adapts to them, as well as the overall timing after all the other levels of testing have been completed as well, listed right here. Then you have the down here test deliverables, the deliverable names, UAT test cases with the author's name, which would be the test team, and the reviewer, which would, of course, would be the business analyst and sign off there. Then down at 3.1.1, you get the entry criteria, just going over the set conditions that should be met when commencing testing, like the source, the codes are unit tested, development environment needs to be stable. Also, hardware and software are in place. Test plans and test cases have been reviewed and signed off, which is important. And entry criteria to start each cycle. The activities listed in the test execution section of schedule are 100% completed at each cycle. Then at the bottom there, you get 3.1.2, the exit criteria, which the sets of conditions that should be met to finish the testing process. And basically, you just want to make sure that the high severity defects are fixed, plan deliverables are ready to sign off by the stakeholder, and at the top, no defects found over a period of time or testing effort. Then below that, in the blue shaded box, you have the exit criteria with the 100% test scripts executed, test team, the technical team, and any notes that might need to be inputted in the field. And this just down below, continuation out of that of the pass rate, test scripts, basically no open-end, critical, and high severity defects, and all the defects logged, metrics collected, the actual results captured, documented with the test script, and also test closure now completed and signed off. Then at the bottom, the last one, test environment cleanup completed, and a new backup for the environment. Then we list the suspension criteria. Basically, the defects that are found seriously impact the progress. The test lead may choose to suspend the testing, and just list the like the hardware and software not available at the time indicated schedule. Then you get the other two bullet points with the build contain any serious defects which seriously prevent or limit testing progress. And then the last one, assigned test resources are not available when needed by the test team. And then moving down to resumption criteria, basically just goes over the testing is suspended. Resumption would only occur when the problem that caused the suspension has been resolved. Oops. There. All right, and then we got 3.2, the validation and defect management. It explains that it's something that's expected that the testers execute all the test scripts in each of the cycles described above, and also basically just go over the defects. Will be tracked through traceability matrix, which is maintained in MS or Microsoft Excel. Then we'll move down to it's kind of continuation down here at the bottom right here. Then you have the severity and the impact with the critical, high, medium, low, and cosmetic with the impact depending on the bugs, enough to crash the system, cause file corruption, potential data loss. And then here, program functionality with a workaround. Then you get the other two down here as well. And now at 3.3, a test matrix. Test matrix to measure the progress level of success of the test that will be developed and shared with the project manager for approval. And down here are some of the metrics down here below. You have the report description, frequency, and they have the test preparation execution status as well, with the percentages of completeness, pass, and fail, and frequency, whether it's weekly or daily, and then defect severity, Y status, open, close, or any other statuses. And this is a kind of a continuation on here of deal execution and the project weekly report status on here as well. Moving on to 3.4, defecting, tracking, and reporting. This is a flow chart we created here with the defect tracking progress where you get the start. And then first it goes to the tester. Well, then reports the defects to the test lead that validates the defects, which goes to the dev lead, and then continues on to the developer to fix the defects. Then gets thrown back to the tester to retest the product, and then which right here it goes upon approval. Once approved, it'll go down to close defect, and then that's the end of the testing cycle. Or if it's not approved, it'll go back through a loop, back to the dev lead to assign the defects, and then back to the developer and to the tester to retest until once the has been approved. And then here in 4.1, we give a detail of the test design process, understanding the requirements, also establishing traceability matrix Excel, preparation of the cases, peer to review the cases, and incorporate and review comments the test cases. 4.2, we also have execute each of the test steps in each test case. We're moving on to marking the status of pass and fail in JIRA. That's what we're using to execute the test. And also raise defects for the failed test cases in JIRA. Then send the daily status report to the test lead. Then participate in defect trial long cycle and explain the defects. And at the end here, to complete the test execution of all the test cases. Then right below that, we have the 4.3 test risk and mitigation factors with the column for the risk, probability, impact, and mitigation plan. And under risk, we get the schedule with probably high, impact high, and just listing the ways the team can control the preparation task in advance to in the early communication with those parties involved. Some buffers may be added to the schedule for contingencies, although not as much as best practices advised. Then the column below that, resources, not enough resources onboarding too late. Process takes around 15 days. That's just an estimation. With a probability of medium impact, it has a high impact. A mitigation plan. Holiday vacations have been estimated, built into scheduled, and from the estimation could derive in delays of testing. And then at the bottom you have the defects that on the late stages, defect management plan is in place to ensure prompt communication amongst team members. And down here you get the continuation on of the vacations, the cycle. Okay, all right, and then the cycle issues, and then the scope completely defined, probably medium, impact medium, scope is well defined, but the changes are in the functionality are not finalized or keep on changing. Then down at 4.4, basically it's a list that defines in general terms the expectations related to the roles directly involved in management, planning, execution of the tests for the project. And you have the list, number one, the project manager, down to the test lead, business analysts, developers, and the testing team, development team, and technical lead. And then down here, 4.441, project management, just kind of gives you a little bit of an overview of the project manager, what the project manager does, reviews the content of the test plan, test strategy, and test estimates, signs off on it as well. And then 4.4.2, test planning, which is a test lead, ensuring the entrance of criteria are used as input before start test execution. Also develops test plan guidelines to create conditions, test cases, expected results, execution scripts, also providing guidelines on how to manage defects as well. Then attend status meetings in person or via conference call line, such as like a Skype or Go meeting. And then this is kind of a continuation down here. The test lead to communicate with the test team, any changes that need to be made. And then provides telecommunications support, provide functional business analysis and technical team to the test team personnel if needed. Moving down to 4.43, I get the test team basically develops test conditions, cases, expected results, and execution scripts. And then bullet 2, perform execution and validation. Also identify documentation and prioritize according to guidance provided by the test lead. And then retest after modifications have been made according to the schedule. And last but not least, the prepare the testing matrix and provide regular status. Then the test lead 4.4.4 acknowledge the completion of a section within a cycle, giving the okay to start the next level of testing. This is facilitate defect communications between testing teams and technical development teams as well. Oh, getting ahead of myself here. The 4.4.5, which is development teams basically reviewing testing deliverables, and basically test plan, cases, scripts, expected results, etc. System validation results, and also basically just going over the just keep the project team in leadership informed of potential software deliveries and make sure nothing slips between the cracks there. Then 5 test environments. We'd be using a Windows environment such as like Internet Explorer 8, 9, 10, and Firefox as well, 27, and as well as Google Chrome 32, and later should it be available to each tester. There are different versions of Google Chrome, such as Google 23, I believe, too, as well. Then here at the bottom, last but not least, I get the approvals, the names and titles of all persons that must approve this plan in order to execute any tests requiring signatures, names, roles, dates as well. So that's pretty much what we have.
Thank you, Dave. I think a really nice presentation and really nice document, I can say. Well maintained and a very detailed document, I can say. So really nice. And any other document you want to present, or?
Well, within the next day or two, we're going to get together and get the kind of like a rough draft of the FRD document for the next meeting here. There's a question too as well. Team members were wondering about is just an understanding of the multiple forms, what they mean by that.
Okay. So I think I have already explained. I think in some other teams, multiple forms. I think you can consider main pages of like we have different tabs on our website, and in high-level test plan where Karthik mentioned, you can consider some courses based on your choice, and based on that I think you can choose forms. Okay, like in QA videos you will find different courses, so out of that I think no need to cover everything, just figure out some courses and can continue with that. and other pages also, like pricing module is there, then the technical forum is there, then live project is there. So those I think you can consider.
Okay.
Do I answer your question?
Oh yeah, yep, definitely.
Okay. All right, Dave. So I think Team Star, I think really good job. I think well done, because I saw this document, a really nice one.
Yeah, it's been we've been managing. You know, I'm in Michigan, but you know I have team members that are you know in Arizona and Dallas, and Europe and the UK, which vary from 6 to 9 hours time difference. So we've been trying to manage that schedule.
I really appreciate that. Okay, so thank you, Dave and team, and I think it's already been late. So what we will do, we have covered 3 teams today, and in the next session, I think 3 other teams will get chance to present. So team, be ready with your presentations, and then we will continue from there. I saw one question from Rahat. I think today is not possible because we already more than 1 hour. So I think next session, I think we will go with you. And meanwhile, I think you guys can work on different documents, and or if you have finalized your documents, you can continue with the test cases, and we will review those things. Okay. So thank you, everyone. Thank you for joining this session, and we'll meet in the next session. Bye for now.